What's going on, guys? This is Travis Jones here, and you are live for the webinar. We are right on time to kick off today. I want to welcome you all here. What's up, Lee? Hope you're having a fantastic day. You're on the webinar to how to attract 30 high-ticket clients every 30 days. And if you can do this every 30 days for the 12 months, guys, obviously you know the math. That is 360 new clients a year. We're going to show you how to do a myriad of things today, guys. We are going to rock and roll. We're going to get started in about 30 seconds. As people come on, let me know which city you're in, whether you're in Australia, or if you're in Melbourne, if you're in London, if you're in New York or LA, wherever it is, guys. Let me know in the chat whereabouts you are. What's up, Elvis? You are in London. We're going to talk online today. We're in Brisbane. What's up, Luke? What's up, Dave? Newcastle, England. Dominic is in the UK. Guys, we're going to crush it today. There's going to be some housekeeping to get started. What's up, Rusty? Australia, mate. We're going through this, guys. I may swear just a little bit at some points throughout the webinar, so you have to bear with me with that. I'll try and bite my tongue with my curse words today. But if you have any questions as well, guys, always chuck them in the chat. And when we need to, I'll pause. I'll go through the questions. Guys, this isn't me just trying to sell you. Columbia, Missouri, what's up? This isn't me trying to sell you on anything today. This is me packed and full of information. I'm going to go through some housekeeping at the start for about 5 minutes, and then we're going to rock and roll with a whole whack of information. So it is 8:02. Lee is in the UK. It is 8:02 now, guys, so we're going to get started. And I want to thank you first for giving me your time. Okay, today, because time is the most precious resource. You can never get time back, and you are giving me your time today, so I thank you for that. So I'm going to make sure it is worth your while. Can you just give me a yes in the chat, guys? Can you see the slides that are up on the screen? It says just the intro slide, how to attract 30 clients in 30 days. Or, yep, perfect. Thank you, Matt. So guys, with this, we're going to run through some housekeeping at the start. This is for fitness businesses and owners looking to attract 30 clients every 30 days, people who want to scale their business to 10K a month, an extra 10K a month in 90 days, coaches who want to scale their marketing and attract clients for free and using other people's money to actually grow your business, and fitness business owners who want to have a referral system that makes every new client become two, because we've got a pack lot of stuff going through today. Anyone who wants to understand how to make organic marketing work and why it can be a waste of time. So I'm going to try and break that down for you, and how to make sure that you can deploy the right organic marketing tactics. Fit pros who want to understand how to grow a Facebook group and how it can be a gold mine for your online or offline business. Fit pros want to understand how to fix a leaky bucket and increase their customer experience. Guys, this might go for 90 minutes today. We have a lot to go through. Liv's just like, pack it. My wife, she's like, pack it with information, pack it with information. So we got so much we're going to go through. So house rules today, guys. This is not get rich quick. This is not do nothing, click a button, make some money, guys. If you want to buy some crypto, this is not the webinar for you. You must be good at what you do. You must be willing to help a lot of people, guys. You want to make impact to this world, and you must be willing to doing things differently. So if this sounds like you guys, 2021 is here and you're sick and tired of having some months where you get a flood of new clients over the last couple of years, and some months where you don't get many at all, and you're frustrated with your marketing efforts and leads just aren't coming in where you want them to. You know, your offers aren't working 100% on Facebook ads, and you aren't sure exactly what to do, and you're not getting 5 inbound inquiries every single week into your business. Your business was shifted to online in a heartbeat, like that, with some of the UK guys and some of the guys in US still in lockdown, and you have current clients, but you want to get new ones coming in through online, or you went online and now your gym is open, but you actually go, you know what, I want to get an extra 100K of online revenue to supplement my gym revenue as well. You feel like if you get just 10 hot leads a week, every single week, you can crush the growth of your business. So if that sounds like you, and the last thing is, you're spending money on marketing is sometimes frustrating because you don't know the return on investment you're going to get back. And if this sounds like you, well, that means you're in the right place, because we're going to go through it all today. This was me in 2020. We had, 16 gyms, got flattened by COVID. If that was you, then this is the right webinar for you. Who am I? I'm the guy on the left. This is my first son, Jackson. He's 6. My other son, Finn, he is 3, and that is my amazing wife and my support that I can do nothing without. That is Olivia. She is the be-all and end-all to my life. So I'm a coach just like you, 18 years and counting. So it was 2001. So it's like nearly 19 years. Or maybe it's 18 years. Who knows? Nearly 20 years coming up. 18 years and counting. So I'm a coach just like you guys. I'm owner of 16 non-franchise fitness businesses. I grew the 16 locations to $10 million a year. I specialize in helping fit pros just like you grow their business, position them in authorities, and command high-ticket sales. It wasn't always like this, but I just want to know I'm not your newest guru to the scene. I've been coaching people since 2011. We've helped so many business owners grow their business, scale, and give the freedom that they want. And I still have the gyms. I know what's working in the gym still to this day. So I'm not one of those coaches that sings their own praises, because I can say I am good, and that's a statement. Other people can say I'm good, and that means it's a fact. So as you can see, as I scroll through these, people add 100K in a year. There is another one, 45 sales from 100 leads in 6 days. There's $5,100 from a text message. There's 20 people signing up from a text message. When we're looking at this, 87 new DD members, take him to a 207 on direct debit. That's 72,000 in 2 months added to his business. Went from 2K a month to $30,000 a month consistently. When we're looking at this, went from essentially 10K a month to $500,000 a year for 3 years running. So when we look at this, guys, I have a myriad of testimonials showing that the stuff we're going to talk about today works. So I want you to really focus today. I want you to really, grab your pen and paper and write furiously. I want you to try and get some cramps in your hand as we go through this. But before we go through the tactics, we need to go through the model. And if this next year went perfectly, I want you to have a thing. It's like, how much money do you want to add to your business? I'm going to ask you a poll, and this poll is going to just ask you who wants to add a minimum of essentially 100K to their business. Now, that poll's going to go, you want to add a minimum to 100K into your business in 2021. I'm seeing some answers coming in. If I see some no's, guys, you should probably just jump off the webinar, because, if you're not adding a minimum 100K to your business every single year, you should nearly be doing 50K every single quarter. So we should go for 200K for the year. But I'm glad that everyone on here is saying that we do want to do this, which means you are in the right place. So I want you to take off your limiting beliefs when answering these questions, guys. I want you to really focus forward over the next year, because when we're looking at this, what stops people from achieving results is the business model doesn't allow easy entry into their business. Okay. When we look at when I started my gyms back in 2011, when I started RBT as a brand, it wasn't the same as it is right now. And you're probably out here. Those people have been in the industry for a while. There is gyms popping up on every single corner. The marketplace is different to what it was then. Now they're comparing apples to apples. It's not, should I go to a 24/7 gym or a semi-private group training experience? It's like 100 group training experiences. So you need to have a business model that allows you to step forward in the marketplace and test you out a little bit. You might not have also a marketing strategy to get consistent lead generation. So we need to be getting consistent lead generation every single day, every single week, every single month. So that's what stops people as well. Consistency in marketing. So, 1 month is high, 1 month is none. We need to make sure you get consistency. And that's why we can't go just one marketing tactic. You need a whole marketing strategy of preeminence. And you're relying just on that one main tactic. So with this, guys, to change things, okay, your life will be exactly the same 5 years from now, except new people coming into your life or new experiences, right? So we got new people and new experiences. That new experiences, new people actually give you new information. But the thing that will stop you from getting any of that working for you is your ego. So you have to have the humility to go, you know what I'm doing right now, if I'm not adding 100K to my business as an absolute minimum every single year, then something's not working just right. And the strategy I'm currently deploying needs to have a small shift, whether it be a mindset shift or whether it be an actual tactical shift to get it working on point. Because if you've been in it 5 years and you're not doing 500K or beyond, we need to change something now. If you didn't add 100K, even during COVID last year, then we need to try to look at the tactics and strategies you're working on right now. So guys, every single business model, whether it be online, whether it be offline, we have to look at this. We have to go, there needs to be an intro offer, there needs to be a core offer, and there needs to be a premium offer. So when we're looking at your business, we have our core offer. So we're selling outcome-based sales. You're not just selling them onto a membership, which is a weekly debit or a monthly membership. You're selling an outcome. So people are attached to trying to achieve a goal. People don't want to buy the plane, they want to buy the island. When they're trying to go on a vacation, they want to go to Bora Bora. They don't go, oh, you know what? I just really want to fly American Airlines, or I really want to fly Singapore Airlines. They don't think about the plane. The plane is the vehicle to get them to the end result, which is the outcome. So when we start selling the weight loss, when we start selling the strength gain, when we start selling the outcome, that's what that people want. And the outcome has a time period attached to that. And when we're selling an actual outcome, people are willing to pay more money for it. And that's when we can start to increase our average transaction. And that is so crucial. And then when they buy the outcome, then we just set a new outcome for them. So the outcome can be anywhere between 3 to 12 months. And that is our core offer. When we want to try and get people in to taste our business, we want to snap it off a little bit, okay? If you aren't a brand name in the online business world, we need to snap it off somewhere between a 7 to 14-day trial for your online business. When we're looking at snapping it off inside the offline, the physical business world, we want to try and get it somewhere between that, 14 to 42 days, somewhere in there. I like a 21 to 42 days for my intro offer because I can get them a result in advance. They can feel that they love the business, and then I can get them into my core offer, and then we can have the premium offers that are above that. That premium offer is like they're getting to the island, doing it by business class or first class. So when we look at all of your customers, say you just have 100 customers, 20% of the customers you have want to pay you more money. Now, whether that's paying you more money because you sell them supplements as well, whether they pay you more money because you add a one-on-one a week to the group training experience, whether they pay you more money because you do a workshop once a month with them, or you add a retreat to their quarterly outcomes and you take them away for 2 days just as a local retreat, or maybe you take them away part of their yearly package and you go international, you take them on a retreat. Probably won't do that right now with a lot of the COVID restrictions on international travel, but with this is where you want to start to think. You can have intro offers. You snap that piece of that core offer off to make that intro. You have your core, which is the main outcome your niche market wants to achieve. And then you'll have business class on top of that to make them drive them towards where you want to go in getting them the result they're after. So with this, guys, I want to just make sure that this is what you are understanding. We are all about this. We're going forward with it, and we can get started. So when we're looking at scaling any type of online business team, this is where it comes. It comes down to making sure you're picking the right niche, making sure you are picking the right avatar. So online business is, and we're going to start with online business today, guys, and then we're going to move into your physical business, and then we're going to move into referral structures, and we're going to move into making sure we get our leaky bucket sorted as well, team. So if you have any questions, again, chuck them inside the attendance chat. Make sure that you give me what you need, and make sure that you're going through and focused and you're writing down everything that we're going through today. Make sure you're getting the chat, asking the questions, and we're going through this. So when we're looking at scaling an online business to a minimum $10,000 a month, I'm going to go through a fast action strategy with paid marketing, and then I'm going to go into the next step, which is looking at organic marketing to supplement at the same time if you don't want to do paid ads for your online business. So with this team, the first thing you need to do, you're gonna pick your avatar. So you want to pick a gender and you want to pick a specificity. So you might help females who are brides, and your whole online business is marketing to females to get them ready for their wedding. If we're looking at Facebook marketing, there's new brides saying they're engaged every single day, and you can market to females who are brides who are 30 to 45, and you have that specific marketing. And we've actually done this in the past, and they are willing to spend more money who are brides. Brides are willing to spend money to get in the best shape of their life because hopefully they only ever get married once, right? So they want to look the best on their wedding day, and they have a point of sale that you can definitely get them moving towards. So when we're looking at the next thing you have to understand is we can go into females who are menopausal. Those people, there's a change happening in their life. They can feel like they're a part of a tribe. And that's why we go 2 niches deep. They want to feel like they're a part of something, and there's a unique mechanism, and you can talk to them in a specific way. And when you sell them into your tribe, they can actually converse about something that they can relate to. So we've got menopausal ladies, we've got hypothyroid ladies, we've got females who are brides, we got females who want to get on stage. We've got all these niches here. We've got dudes who are dads, okay? We've got fit over 40 males. We got, when we're looking at it, we've got weekend warriors. You do a sport, and we can try and make sure you're the strongest for your sport. We've got young dudes who want to pack on muscle. Guys, in the chat, give me some ideas. When you're looking at online, what's some ideas that you have inside your mind that you want to do to make sure that you get your online working? So give me what you can, guys, making sure you're asking me and telling me what your ideas are for your chat, and we can make sure that we can go forward and we can go, yes, we are on point. We're going to make sure that we're getting the right online business going. So once we have great stuff, guys, coming through, when we have this, we've picked our gender, we've picked our specificity, we've gone 2 steps deep with our making sure we're going through our niche market. Then we're going to create our offer. Again, we want to try and make it a minimum $500 price point. Okay, so that could be 12 weeks at $40 a week. It could be 16 weeks at $30 per week, guys. So it's up to you. If you are a fantastic salesperson, we can go 16 weeks at like $40 or $50 or $60 a week. It depends now on your sales IQ and your sales efficiency. If you're a baller and you're a gangster, try and crush those sales, and you can really get into that empathetic nature when you're on the phone call with them, and you're great at selling that outcome, and you can make sure you have that unique selling proposition, then make it higher, make it $67, $77 a week. If you're just getting started to phone sales, you're just getting started to going through everything in the online game, through getting through your phone calls, then maybe start a little bit lower for the first 10 sales, get a little bit lower, and then we can go up in our price point. Get the first 10 sales at $30 a week, next 10 sales at $35 a week, next 10 sales at $40 a week. And when we're going through this, guys, that's what we want to do. But remember, the minimum price point is $500 for our core offer. That is the absolute minimum price point we need to go. Just trying to get across back to our chat functionality, guys. Give me 2 seconds as I do this. Okay. And we'll keep going, guys. I'm just trying to pull up the chat. When we're looking at this, guys, once you have your core offer, okay, what we want to understand is the next thing, which is our Facebook ads, okay? So this is making sure we're creating a lead ad, and this, like I said, this is fast action. This is spending money to acquire people online. So when we're looking at this, you want to try and use a Facebook lead ad, and we use AIDA style copy for this. So that means attention, interest, desire, action. So again, just like I've seen you, I was giving you a screen capture just here, attention dads. So it's a wolf whistle call out. So it's like you're blowing you're essentially a wolf whistle. You're whistling for a taxi. You're calling attention. Someone's calling out because all of a sudden they're saying, "This is for me." So it's attention, menopausal females. Attention, post baby moms. Right? You want to call that people out so it stops them in their news feed and stops them in their tracks. And that's what you want to do. So attention. Then you want to pique their interest. Right? During our 12-week online Fit Dad challenge. Okay. Now, or it can be attention. When we're looking at it as a desire, you want to try and create the desire, whether it be a negative desire or a positive desire. So I like to start with negative, okay? So it's like, are you sick and tired? So we're looking at dads. Are you sick and tired of not feeling like you did in your 20s? Are you sick and tired of people telling you to do workouts 7, 8 times per week? You're sick and tired of hour to 90-minute workouts where you can't get them dad because you're a dad. You're sick and tired of having low energy and not being able to play with your kids. So it's like bang, bang, bang. And they're like, desire is things that resonate with them. They're moving, yeah, I am sick and tired of that. So now all of a sudden you hooked them in. There was attention. You create a hook with the desire. And then you want to try and go, you've created that interest. And we go into desire. You go into that next part, which is essentially going into desire, which is, hey, do you want this? Okay. This is a program. It's our 12-week Fit Dads challenge. And it's our 12-week post-baby challenge. It's our 12-week menopausal challenge, where it's just 3 workouts a week for 30 minutes. It's an easy, simple step-by-step nutrition plan where we give you, easy to follow meals that you can fit into your lifestyle and get you the results. It's a simple meditation program that allows you to refocus and reset when you step into the room with your kids. It's like whatever it is, it's you're going bang, 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 things that they will desire that make your niche market, the problems that they are solutions to their problems. And then we go into the last thing, it's action. So it's call to action. It's like click, if you're ready to make the change, like click the link below. So that is attention, interest, desire, action. And that's how our Facebook ad copy, whenever we're doing a lead ad, guys, for anyone out there, we need to make sure we have a privacy policy so you can easy whack them up on a Wix page or something similar to that. We might make sure we're marketing to our niche market inside Facebook ads. So like I said, dads who are 40 to 50, moms who are 50 to 60, or moms who are 30 to 40, maybe moms who only have kids under 7, because you can talk about them in a specific way as well. We need to have cost per leads under $10, okay? Your cost per lead has to be under $10 for this, at a maximum of $15, as you can see on the right-hand side of the screen just there. We want to have Slack notifications set up as well, so you can create an easy Facebook integration where you're getting as soon as a lead comes in, it's getting a Slack notification, because leads should be called within 5 to 10 minutes, if you can, of them coming in, because that's when the person's desire, that action is at their absolute hottest, okay? And we want to try and have a 7-day email flow set up as well, so they get hit with an email and you can go through, okay, this is what you're going to get. Thanks for registering. Hey, we're trying to get back to you. Hey, these are some testimonials of some of our clients that did our challenge. Hey, this is some easy tips, and this is behind the scenes of the program. Here's a couple of recipes you get inside the program. Here's some mindset you get inside some of the program. Hey, what are you waiting for? Take action now. Next intake starting Monday. So it's like a 7-day follow-up series coming through. And when we understand this, okay, we've got the front end bolted on, okay, and then we're looking at knowing our numbers. So our clients have to be a maximum of $15 per lead, okay, maximum. And we're looking at, when we're doing a lead ad for online, our conversion rate dips as far as our lead to sale rate, guys. So our conversion rate will dip slightly. We have to understand that. It will be about 1 in 6 or 1 in 5. So it'll be about 20% to about 15%, 18% conversion rate. So we have to know that. So if we're doing this, if it's $15 at the high end, okay, it's going to cost $90 per client. Now, that's why when we're looking at this team, we are selling a minimum $500 price point. Now, if you're spending $90 to acquire someone who's going to pay you $500, we've got a $410. Then we can start spending $90 a day, and we can start profiting that $2,000 a week from that if you're working this yourself and you have employees doing it. But if they're doing it on a weekly debit for yourself, it's $270 a week to acquire 3 new clients a week. And that means with this team, we're going to add an extra $1,440 worth of revenue to business growth every single week. So in 3 weeks, ads are completely paid for them by themselves, and you aren't out of pocket whatsoever. In 90 days, in 13 weeks, if we're doing like a 90-day program, 12 weeks, your debit's going to be about $1,560 a week, or you're going to be tracking about $75,000 a year. Just spending this, you can double down and scale faster, but just spending this, that's where you're going to be at, guys. And that's exactly what we want, right? So that is the premise of scaling fast with your ads. Next thing, we have to go understand selling the leads. So we want to make sure we go through this. Our sales script is sorted. So do you have a sales script that's going through and identifying their needs when we're scaling online business? You need to have something bullet pointed. You want to make sure you're doing some sales training, you're building rapport with your client, you're building rapport easily with that. So get someone, practice with them on your sales script. So you need to have a great opening line. It's like, hey, it's TJ here from RBT. We're calling you about the sports model project and how you can transform your body in 12 weeks to get in the best shape of your life and feel confident down the beach. Do you have 5 minutes to have a quick chat? They say yes. That's a great opening line. And then we want to go into, hey, we only take 5 people on each round for this. So we need to ask you a couple of questions to see if you are the right fit for our program. So now it's putting you in the power seat. You say you have to ask them questions to see if they qualify for your program. People always want to get picked for the program. So like, yep, no worries. So all of a sudden now you're setting the pace and you're setting the agenda rather than them leading and asking you questions, you're asking them questions. Now you can go into asking questions about their current fitness, if they had a PT in the past, because if they've had a personal trainer in the past, you know they understand spending money on this, especially if they've spent money as a PT. Your online business is probably going to be a little bit cheaper on a weekly basis than a 1 or 2, 3 personal training sessions a week. You can go, what's their current nutrition habits? You start to delve deep on where they're spending their money there. You can see, do they have money to spend on this? If the female who's trying to get in the sports model project is having 2 coffees a day and 3 tubs of Ben and Jerry's and 2 bottles of wine a week, I know she's spending money to take her away from her results around $70 a week. So I know she has that disposable income currently inside her income where she can redirect it towards me where I can help her get her goals. So I'm writing down where she's spending her money, just a rough allocation. And then when we go and look at it, it's like, fantastic. We know what they've done in the past. We know where they're spending the money. We know why they want to change their life. We know why it's a 10 out of 10. We know why it's not a 3 out of 10. And it's like, you sound like you are the right fit for the program. We love working with people just like you. Do you want to understand exactly how this program works? So you asking that now, you're getting permission to sell them. And they say yes, okay? Because people like to be picked, you pick them. So they say yes, and it's like, okay, fantastic. We have our online program. This is the 3 methods that we actually do to make sure we can transform your body, and this is how we keep you accountable. This is how we do your nutrition. This is how we are different. And then you ask them, can you see that's exactly how we can guarantee you the results over the next 12 weeks to get you through to that sports model project? And they say, yes. And then basically, guys, just going through, it's like you're getting those micro commitments as you're going through all the way through that. Making sure you're super focused and on point, high energy. Okay, your state is great. You can do these via Zoom if you want. You can have a face-to-face chat. I love selling via face-to-face because I can feel like I can build more rapport with them and actually get into them, and all of a sudden their connection doesn't go and you hear this beep, beep, beep at the end of the phone. So with this, once you've gone through what your program's like, you can break it down into a daily price. If it's something like $40 a week, guys, or $30 a week, $30 a week, when we look at it, it's about, about $6 a day, okay, $5 a day. $5 a day is going to completely change your life. $7 a day is $50 a week. So $7 a day, and that's all it takes. You have $7 a day to commit to invest, and the word is invest, to invest into yourself over the next 12 weeks to get you into the best shape of your life, because you said you want to be more confident, you want more energy, you want to feel fantastic down the beach, you want to wear that red bikini that you talked about when you're going to Fiji. So we've got all these specifics that they said why they wanted to achieve it, and it costs you, it's a $7 a day investment for you to achieve all of these things that you wanted. Do you have $7 a day? It's like, yes, I do. And it's like, fantastic, because $7 a day sounds super simple, right? It's 2 coffees. Maybe it's like 1 Starbucks or Frappa Mochaccino. But with this, guys, they say yes. It's like, great. We take that as a $49 per week payment. Is it Visa or MasterCard to get you started? And that's when we look at that. So overview of like understanding the sales scripting. Then you want to try and work through that with someone, truly get the best out of your flow with that. You can start to bullet point it so you don't have to read off the script, but start with the script, making sure that sales has a time and place. You're booked up in your schedule. You're not driving in the car when you're doing this. You have a sales tracker where you're following up with people, and guys, sales is one in the follow-up. It is. You make sure you're following up with people constantly if you haven't had a phone call, with the text message and with the emails. So once we've sold someone into our program, we need an onboarding system. So they get started, you go, fantastic, we're going to set you up with an onboarding system. We're going to organize a Zoom chat. And with this Zoom chat, I'm going to go through exactly, this is how I would do it. We're going to go through exactly what I want you to track your nutrition over the next 7 days. And then we're going to do our proper onboarding. I just want you to track your nutrition, everything you're eating. I want you to send it to me before I call. And on that Zoom, I go through exactly the calories they're eating on a daily basis. I can see exactly, did they lose weight or gain weight over that first week, so I can work out their baseline calories. And I'll create a macro distribution for them. I would ask them what foods they like and they don't like, and I'll create a meal plan that sort of sits inside that. And then I can go, what sort of materials do you have to do this online training at home? So do you have kettlebell? Do you have access to a gym? Are you training body weight only? So I can make sure I deploy the right program out to them. And on that Zoom call, I would get them into the Facebook group. I would book them into the accountability. I would set them up with our 12-week overview ebook, so they can go through all the FAQ, and they can understand what I need from them. I can set them up with what I need as their standards. I can look at what their standards were and what their standards are right now, and I make them commit with me one-on-one right there and then. They're committing to the process, and they're shutting the door on the old you, and they're opening the door to the new you, and they're never going to open that old door again. So all of a sudden, we get the membership side up so they can go through some education, because we want to increase their knowledge base. Okay, as they're moving forward, you might start them off with portions and then go into macros. This is up to you. It's your online program. You can have some units in Facebook, or you can get them into a membership site with this. You set them in their program. We use Keystone. You place them into a Facebook group. You introduce them to everyone else in that Facebook group. You might create an accountability buddy system inside this, in like a WhatsApp group with like 3 or 4 other people, and they have to check in every single day once they did their steps and their sleep and their training program with a selfie inside their WhatsApp group, and all of a sudden they're feeling again like they're a part of the community. So that's our onboarding. And then when we look at this ongoing coaching process, you want to have a weekly coaching call if you can. This weekly coaching call can be with about 10 people inside that. So if you have 50 clients, it's 5 coaching calls, and you want to talk about their wins and their learnings for the week. So it's like, what went well, what went wrong, what did we learn, and what are we going to do differently next week? And you're just going to flow through each 10 people, and you're going to write down the notes. You're going to post in the Facebook group or in the WhatsApp group and go, this is your action plan moving forward from right now. You have your weekly stats, whether you do measurements, whether you do body fat, whether you do skin pulse, whether you do weight, that's completely up to you. You want to try and catalog that in a direction so they can see the trend, because their motivation equation, M equals value times expectancy over impulsivity times delay. The motivation equation, those numerators on top of making sure they're highly motivated, it's when we're looking at the value they place on the goal and the expectancy they place on the goal as well. Am I going to achieve it? The more that you're tracking the expectancy, they can see that they're moving in somewhat of a linear format to achieve the goal that you set out for them. The higher the motivation, the less drop off. So the less people trying to get refunds, the less people not getting their payments up to date, the less people going silent and ghosting you in your program. So you want to try and have that motivation equation all-time high. You can even get them to answer that motivation equation, okay? And rate 1 to 10, your value you're placing on it still every week. The expectancy every single week. The impulsivity, like impulsivity being the foods you're grabbing, the pressing the snooze on the alarm, the delay cycles, the weekly wins, they're rewarding themselves. So you can sort of put this motivation equation in place inside your weekly process, if you like, and they're going to be upbeat and make sure they're super motivated the whole time. So with this, you can have a weekly email update to stay on track with their stats as well. And you can have a 6-week call for a one-on-one maybe. And then you can sell them into that next 12 weeks right there and then. So all of a sudden you're taking the 12-week goal and push them into a 24-week goal. And then you've doubled their money you're getting off them, increasing lifetime value of your client. And all of a sudden our debits can be $3,000 a week in 24 weeks instead of $1,500 a week in 12 weeks. But essentially, this is how we get that 10K a month. Next thing, guys, we want to look at the organic method. It's going to flow through this team. So we can get ambassadors for online business. If you haven't grown an online business before, team, this is what we want to look at. We want to make sure that we're understanding, okay, we don't have to do it with paid marketing. We can do it purely organic, especially in the online world. So we want to try and get 20 ambassadors. So you can put it out there and go, hey, I'm looking for 20 people to go through my menopausal females program completely for free. What I ask you is you're a guinea pig, you're an ambassador of my program. You do it 100%. You get all in. You could even make them a paid ambassador. You're going to get 90% off. It's normally $50 a week. You're going to get it at $5 or $10 or $15 a week, whatever you want. So you can get them a little bit of a transactional exchange at the start there. But these ambassadors will blow up your business if you do it right. You can get ambassadors for a 10-day fat loss bootcamp. If you want, you can get ambassadors for the whole thing. And what you need to ask off these ambassadors, hey, every single month, what I ask you is I ask you to give me referrals, okay? It's referrals for my snap off, my intro offer, okay, for my online. So you could have a $10 10-day fat loss bootcamp, and it could be purely portion control. It could be a couple of different tips. It could be sleep. It could be steps. It could be some form of body weight workouts they do at home. It could be portion control. All of a sudden, it's super simple to get someone some first 2 to 3 kilos or first 4 to 5 pounds in 10 days off their body. And it's like, I need you to refer 2 people to this every single month as part of an ambassador. And if you have 20 ambassadors, that means you're getting 40 people in every single month. and dudes, guys, everyone on here right now, if you're changing your ambassadors' lives, if they're losing 5 kilos, 10 pounds every single month, after the first month and they lost 10 pounds, after the second month and they lost 20 pounds, or 10 kilos, people are going to say, hey, what are you doing? Like, how are you getting these results? And these ambassadors will start flooding in referrals because you want to set them up with the system. Okay, you want to give them some KPIs for this, so you can give them a specific Wufoo link or a Google form that they can, when someone asks you, hey, how are you getting these results? I want you to send this Google form, and it's $10 for a 10-day fat loss boot camp. I want you to get them in board with me, and your goal is to get 2 a month. Your goal is to get 6 over the 3 months you're an ambassador as part of my program. At the end of the 12 weeks, you can sign another ambassador contract. If we all went well and you stuck to the program, you got your 6 referrals for me. 20 ambassadors equals 40 referrals a month over the 3 months. Guys, you're going to be getting 120 referrals in for your 10-day fat loss boot camp. Should be upselling a minimum 33% of those, a minimum of 33%. And that will give you about 40 clients right there and then as well, guys. That will add an extra $1,500. There's 40 people at like $40 a week, guys. Extra $1,600, $1,500 a week. And then we've got our paid marketing. That was getting you obviously up there, guys, which is that $75,000 a year in 12 weeks. And then we look at ambassadors. And if we're just selling 33% of our 10-day fat loss people who paid to do that from our ambassadors who actually did that, we're selling 33% of them. We add an extra 75,000 a year, and we're looking at running about 150K online business after about 12 weeks if we're running with these 2 strategies. But you also want to prime your Instagram, guys. So this is just for one of our gyms. We want to prime it so when people see this, we get messages every single day on our Instagrams. It's like we help people drop fat, get fit and strong by lifting weights. Creators of the Lose 5 Kilos in 28 Days Challenge, DM 28 for info. So every single time we get a DM with numbers 28, we know someone's come to our profile. They know they want to lose 5 kilos and they DM'd us so we can get them on the phone and we can close them into our challenge for the gyms. But you want to do something similar. It's like I help females who post-baby get in the best shape of their life and feel sexy and great with my 12-week post-baby transformation program, DM Transform, right? Something like that. You're going to start getting DMs with Transform because another part of the ambassadors, they need to start every single time you train as part of ambassador, do a selfie, tag my Instagram and tell people to go and check me out. So all of a sudden you'll get so many profile visits coming in and you're going to get organic DMs as well from the profile views. Guys, on Instagram, when you see someone training as a fit pro and you're like, oh, that looks interesting. I wonder who they're training with because they tag their gym. You go and do a profile visit and you can see your clients also do that, right? So with this, make sure you prime your profile because if you're getting people coming to your profile, you want to make sure that you've posted, not, 3 years ago in 2018, it's 2021 now. So in 2018, but you want to make sure you're getting your daily posts coming through and daily posts, it shouldn't take too long. You want to have a pillars, which we're going to talk about in a second. You want to have a story flow going through, which we're going to talk about in a second. If you do these 2 things, you're going to get a flood of DMs coming through into your business. So then we start selling in the DMs. So with this team, we went through this. The next thing, guys, is I'm going to go through the Instagram formula in a second as far as your posting strategies, as far as your story strategies. But I want to talk about getting people into 2-step funnels, paid Facebook group acceleration as well. So when we're moving towards that 250K online business, and before we get into the referrals and everything else that's going on, team. Guys, if you want a 100K clarity call, okay, if you just want to jump on the phone with me one-on-one and talk to me, go to fitproformula.com, which is our website, and we can jump on the phone. You can book a call right there, fitproformula.com. You can jump on there. We'll have a one-on-one chat. And I'm going to find 100K, and I'll give you an exact plan how to get 100K into your business in the next 30 days. But advert aside, let's keep going. 250K plus track. We're going to start to add some 2-step funnels, guys. And most of these can come with paid Facebook group acceleration. If you're looking at doing online, you should have a free group, 100%. Okay, because that free group, you want to be making people get into this group. So what can you do as far as getting people into this free group? You can have a download. So if you're talking to dads who are over 40, you know their problems, you know their solutions. You can do a quick ebook, a quick download cheat sheet where you're asking for name and email, or even name, email, and phone number. You can call those people up if you want to truly hustle and make more sales. But on the redirect page, what they're going to download is, you know, the top 5 problems and you know the top 5 solutions. You want to create a slight ebook, the 12-week transformation journey for dads, the exact 3-step system to drop 10 kilos and feel fantastic, feel better than you were when you were 21, right? All in 90 minutes a week, right? So it's like you create that catchy headline, you've created an ebook, you can outsource it to Upwork if you don't have time to do it as well, and go, this is what I want in the ebook, find a great fitness writer in there and they'll write it for you. Get another ebook creator, ebook graphic designer on there, and they'll create it into ebook. All it costs you a couple $100, and then you got an ebook you can start marketing. So you're going to market this on Facebook. You want to try and get the downloads anywhere between 50 cents to $2 on this, and then you should try and get the redirect for them to join your Facebook group, free fit dads group, or free group for dads to get in the best shape of their life. Weekly tips and tricks. So they'll join your group for free. Now, when you're doing this, you know, about min 1 in 2 people, most people actually join the group, but sometimes it's 50% of the people, depends on the niche market, join the group. So you're looking at about $1 to $3 group requests on this. When they join the group, you can ask them questions. You can ask them, what are your goals? How long have you had these? And would you like a free call to discuss insert sexy thing? Would you like a free call to see exactly how to lose 10 kilos in 12 weeks and feel in the best shape of your life as a dad, right? And they'll say yes or no. Now, with this, guys, you get about 1 in 3, 1 in 5 people say yes. So with this, again, you're looking at about, because you got their name, email, phone number when they opted in, and they've joined the group. So if you don't get the right phone number, you can DM and go, hey, you said yes, you wanted to call. What's your best number to call you on? Because now all of a sudden you're starting to move as a trusted advisor in their eyes as well. And you're starting to have engagement through Facebook, which is a credible platform. They know you're not going to try and take their money, and you're not just some bot. So with this, about 1 in 5 people say yes. If it's on the high end, $3 per group request, 1 in 5, so that's $15 per person who says they want to have a call with you. So that caps under what we said is a maximum of $15 per lead, but you should sell more than 1 in 6 in this, because now you're a trusted advisor. They join the group, they've seen information in the group, they're like, oh my gosh, this person actually is credible, and they know what they're talking about. So you can jump on the phone with them and you can go through the sales script you said before. Our goal, you want to try and get about 40 people into the group every single week, which is going to give you about 8 calls a week, and we add that on top, and we start going towards the 250K fast track over the next 12 weeks. So we've talked about organic strategies, straight page marketing strategies, and ebook group strategy, and trying to take people out of that group onto phone calls. A group doesn't have to be too hard to run, guys. You can do a 10-minute video once a week. You can do a meme on Wednesdays. You can put a recipe up on Fridays, and maybe a case study of a client of yours. And that's all you need to do. That's it. You might even chuck a workout in there as well for people to follow on with. But that is how you scale your online business, guys. So 250K fast track, 2-step funnels, paid Facebook acceleration. We talked about that. So we have everything down here, guys. You can get, honestly, over the total of about 90 days, you can get it to about 5,000 a week. I shortchanged you and told you you're going to be doing like about 150K. You had the paid Facebook acceleration. You can jump that up to 250K. But with this team, hey, if you just do one of them, you're on 75K. If you do 2 of them, you're on 150K. You do 3 of them, you're on 250K. I don't know how much time you have. If you have all the time, do all 3. If you have one of them, do the 75K and add them every quarter over the next year. First quarter, I'm going to add 75K. Next quarter, I'm going to do that. Plus add the next one, I'm going to get to 150K. You know, your limitations are only the ones you set on yourself. So with this team, now we look at our content grid. I've talked about this a few times, so I'm going to flow through this nice and fast. I know people who have followed my content in the past. If you're doing your Instagram content, we need to make sure we're getting through this. Okay, you have content pillars and the pathways to create content, because everyone always says to me, what do I create content about, TJ? I sit there facing my screen, it's blank, I don't know what to write, it takes me an hour to write a post. And if it is, 100%, do not do social content, because you are not getting the best ROI on your time. You're better off walking the streets to get clients then. So top pillars, nutrition, so we have top pillars. This is our genres, what we're going to talk about: nutrition, training, motivation, lifestyle. These are 4 pillars that can fit most fitness businesses. Then down the side, we have Q&A, listicles, myths, and mistakes. So then when we look at the next one, this is sort of how it fits in. Listicles, the 5 protein breakfast, the 4 ways to hit fiber, the 7 alcoholic drinks you can still have to lose that don't sabotage, the training listicles, 3 lower body exercises to build your booty. So listicles are, people love them. People love to read listicles. Q&A, you get asked questions all the time. Now we're just making it a simple format. You get asked, how do I set up a diet? You ask, how much protein should I eat? You ask, how do I drink alcohol and lose weight? You get asked, how do I deadlift properly? What's a fat loss workout? What's the workout that burns the most calories, right? How do you stay motivated, right? How do you get motivated? How do I get off the couch and stop watching Netflix? You got these Q&As going across the top. You have the listicles in the middle. It's the myths, right? Eating 6 meals a day. You know, whatever your myths are, right? You can't eat carbs after dark, right? Whatever it is, you know, cardio has to be done on an empty stomach to lose fat. Well, your weights make you bulky as a female. So when we're looking at myths, you want to build them across, and we have our mistakes that people make. They do shake diets, they do binge and restrict cycles, all or nothing mentality. You know, you can have this, not that food. So it's like, you know, instead of eating the Big Mac, eat the this, you know what I'm talking about. Deadlift like this, not that, not doing progressive overload, all the rest of it, guys. You want to take, if you can put 10 pieces of content in each of these, we have 40 across the top, 80, 120, that's 160 pieces of content. Guys, that is enough content, okay, for nearly the next 4 or 5 months of your Instagram. And if you guys get all this done, then you can just recycle the content and keep going. So that's how you do your content, guys. These are some examples for you from my Instagram back in the day, doing some fitness stuff. So this one on the left, down the bottom there, got great results because it's very visual. It's simple things you can do in Canva. This, not that, you know, Coke and a coffee versus Coke Zero and a black coffee, got great results. Eat not this, not that. This is how you do intermittent fasting, some client results. The hierarchy of fat loss, the pyramid to success, eating healthy, not losing weight, stop playing the short-term game, cardio hit versus list. What should you do? When we're looking at this, good content gets follows, team. Good content gets follows. So this is organic follows. Posting a bit of content gets 1,000 likes, get 81 follows. So these are people who are seeing your content. They go, you know what, this sounds great. I want to follow this person, engage with them, and then got follows. You know, Instagram still has organic reach. That's great. Can be anywhere between 10 to 20%. You know, can be down lower. They can be up to that. And you can get huge amounts of people watching your stories, and sales happen in the stories. Then we can actually accelerate this with some paid marketing on some of your posts. It's like, this post did well, and I know it was marketed to, I know it's targeted towards dudes who are dads. I'm going to go into my profile. I'm going to market it towards men who are dads, who are in my niche market. And as you can see here, guys, $39 spend, 173 followers. You get about 25-cent follows. We were looking at this as well. It's like 82 follows for $19. It's 25-cent follows. This one over here is like 10-cent follows for me. And for me, like I make about 300,000-400,000 a year off my Instagram. So I'm happy to spend money on my Instagram. I get DMs, probably get 3 or 4 DMs every single week about how to help grow people with their business. So I'll sell 1 of them a week, and quite easily. And that's how I get, you know, my organic sales coming through. So with this, you can do exactly the same. And I just showed you exactly how to do it. Make sure with me, this is my bio, right? You know, I was getting a creator of FitPro formula, helping FitPros increase their revenue by 10K a month in 90 days or less. DM me growth for info. So with this, you have a title, call to action, not a link. Just tell them to DM you, because it's very easy to start conversation. You can sell them in that. I get, like I said, I get a minimum of 3 DMs a week saying growth. Sometimes it's 10 or 11, depends on what I'm pushing. But then the story is where the magic happens, team, guys. So this is where your feed is the brochure, right? So they see your feed and they're like, oh, wow, this looks okay. Follow. Okay, now they start to get behind the scenes. They start to love you, start to like you, they start to trust you. You become a trusted advisor. It's a bit more intimate. Okay, you show your vulnerabilities, your goals, your insights, what inspires you. Okay, you're not just another trainer, not just another coach. You're their coach, the person they love to see, what you do, what you eat. So when we have general stories, there's breakfast, lunches, and dinners, there's macro breakdowns, how-tos, behind the scenes, your mindset, how it's hard for you sometimes and how you overcome that, your family, your interactions, what you love, what you find hard. right? You know, if you like a certain food, people know that you like a certain food, your travel, what you do for fitness, what your goals are, what restaurants you love and why. And then we have stories with purpose. And this is obviously where the magic happens. And every single story that you have as a start, a middle, and an end. Imagine watching a movie and there was no start, no start at the end. Obviously, it'd be boring. You wouldn't know what just happened. So you have to start the selling stories, obviously, with the start. This is what I'm going to teach you. Okay, and then you teach them, and this is what, and then you finish it. This is what I taught, and you give them a call to action. Okay, very simple. So you're when you're looking at this, it's somewhere between 90 seconds to 2 minutes for your stories each day. You can do it every other day if you want, but these are your stories with purpose, which gets you the DMs. So something like this, right? How I got 15 clients how to get 15 clients in 7 days in your fitness business. And then I talk about the giveaway method, get them to comment below, message them to ask. And then actually, Rusty, this is your messages here, got your results. Hope this helps, right? And people will DM me after that going, hey, can I get this for free? I start a conversation. For me, my goal is always to have about 50 conversations going in my DMs at any one time. I track them in a Google Doc, and I push them to sold. I push them to follow up. And I always have about 50 conversations going every single month. And that's how I start to, what's the word? I start to take the sales out of Instagram, my DMs. So that is where the magic happens, guys. So with this, there's the set up the hook, 15 seconds. There's the 45 seconds to 60 seconds to share the key takeaway. And then the case study, the testimonial, the screen grab. And then there's the call to action, the DM me or poll up, share a question, a quiz, a slide, or anything like that. So when we're looking at this for you, it's like the one thing that stops yo-yo dieting once and forever. Understand how to fit the foods you love, understand calories and macros, a simple screen grab of cows that you can put in a testimonial. I got 3 new spots for a nutrition consult this week. Normally $97. First 3 people to DM me, get it for free, and you learn how to never yo-yo diet again. You'll start getting DMs free. And all of a sudden you do a consult, you close them into your 12-week program, and that's Bob's your uncle. So calls to action, discount, workshops, ebooks, DMs for fat loss, nutrition breakthrough sessions, taking on 2 new clients to lose X kilos or X pounds in 90 days, getting people into DMs. Obviously, that is where the money is, guys. People are going to line up for you. And that's it. That's it for online. Going to talk about paid trials, guys. If you want to call, guys, jump at fitproformula.com, book a call. So with this, paid trials work. And we need to understand you got to have paid trials for business. You shouldn't be doing free trials. If you're doing free trials, please watch. I want to talk to you about how to do paid trials. Every $20 you spend, I can't get to the chat function still, guys. For some reason, my chat function is not working on here right now. So I'll try and figure it out at the end of the webinar. And I'll come back and I'll answer all the questions then. So with this, guys, if you spend $20 on the high end to get a lead, okay, from Facebook ads, and you convert 1 in 2 leads. Even if you convert 1 in 3 leads, it costs you $60 to get a client, and you're selling them to $147. You're using other people's money. So I spend $60 today, okay, and I make $147 because you don't have to pay the $60 a day to Facebook. You have a billing threshold, and you can be up to like $1,000. So you spend $60 a day, $60 a day, $60 a day, and I spend the $60 a day. I got 3 leads. I made 1 sale. I brought in $147. I put their details through Stripe, whatever you use, and I made $147 today. It goes into my bank account tomorrow, and then I haven't even paid Facebook yet. So I'm using this other people's money to scale my marketing. So I am selling them into my front-end offer, and this is how it uncaps your marketing threshold. You don't have a marketing budget now. You go, okay, I'm just going to make sure that I can keep it under $20 a lead. I can make sure I keep it 1 in 3 I'm going to sell, and I can even go up to 1 in 4 or 1 in 5 if I want. I'm still using other people's money to scale my business. I don't have a marketing budget now. I have an infinite scaling possibilities as long as I keep it under $20 a lead. I'm keep it 1 in 3 or 1 in 4 I'm selling into my program, and I want to start to acquire a minimum of 20 new clients every single month with this. Because if I get 20 new people through this and I keep 10, I'm getting 10 new clients a month, 10 new clients a month, 10 new clients a month. I can quite easily get 30 new clients a month with this. It means I need 90 leads if I'm selling 1 in 3 to get 30 sales, and I'm growing by 15 on my high ticket, my core offer, because you're selling 1 in 2 from your intro offer to your core offer, and your marketing costs you nothing because you're using other people's money. So that's what you got to do. Intro offer, I like a 147. You can bring it down to 47 to 97. 97 is the lowest. I normally go for like a 28-day challenge. That's $3 a day. Even if you're the worst salesperson, you can close people easily over the phone at $3 a day. Hey, dudes, $3 a day, lose 5 kilos or 10 pounds in 28 days. You win 100%. You got $3 a day? Yes, I do. Let's get going, right? It's such an easy sales process, team. That's at $97, even at 1 in 3 and $20 a day, $20 a lead, guys, at $60 to make $97. You're still up $37. If you're popping them into group training, it doesn't cost you more to run those sessions anyway, so you can scale that business. So paid trials work. 21 days to 42-day challenge. That's what I like with paid trials in the gyms, guys. Remember, there's nuances to every single thing we do. So what is the offer and why? We want to make sure that the offer, it gives them some form of result in advance. It's 21-day drop of dress size, 28-day challenge to lose 10 pounds or 5 kilos, 42-day challenge to lose 10 kilos or whatever it is, 8 kilos, 12 pounds with this team. So we're understanding this. We've got an offer. The offer has an outcome attached to it that gets them a snap off, that gets them towards the best version of yourself, which decreases the risk, okay, that they have to becoming a long-term client with you. If you just start marketing, buy my 12-month program, it's like trying to essentially just get married before you eat on that first date. No one gets married on the first date, guys. It doesn't work, okay? So instead, we have to make sure that this is our dating process, our front-end offer, right? Our discount offer, our paid trial offer. This here it's a lower threshold, less risk. You take them on a date. You date them a couple of times over the 21 to 42 days. They're like, you know what? I like this person. I like the culture and the community they have. I'm willing to marry them, or willing to increase my commitment to them for the next year. And that's essentially why we do a paid trial. The reason why we don't do free trials, because it's still going to cost you $10 to $20 to get a lead. You're going to sell probably like 1 in 5. So now you're at $50. Okay, you spent $50 if that's the worst you're going to do to actually acquire a client. With this, you're spending nothing because you're using other people's money to grow your business. So that's the difference. We don't use free because it's going to cost us money. We want to use other people's money. We want to have an infinite budget to market. We don't want to have a capped marketing budget. And that's the difference when we start using other people's money and we're doing paid trials. So that's why we don't do it. That's why we don't do 7 days or 10 days for the gyms, is because I want to give them some form of result, because that's what's going to keep the cost per lead down. We don't want to go past the 42 days because, they start to drop off. That's why I like 21 days to 28 days. I want to flip it within a month. I know if I get 30 people in this month, I have a minimum 15 people next month on the direct debit. That's why I like to keep it under 4 weeks and I don't go towards the 6 weeks, because I know if I'm doing 4-week cycles as a top end, I can get a minimum of 11 of them in every single year, 11 of them every year, doing a 30 people a month. I can get 330 people in there. If I'm selling a minimum of 50% of them going forward, guys, I've got about 165 clients I've acquired onto my high ticket clients. And that's what I want to be focusing on with my Facebook ads. If I'm doing 6-week cycles, okay, guys, I can do a third less challenges. So I can only do like 7 or 8 challenges a year. So all of a sudden, I can still only take a certain amount of people in. So I can still only take 30 people in for this challenge. Okay. So if I'm doing, it takes me down from essentially 330 with 11 challenges down to, let's even say it's 8, takes me down to 240 people. If I'm selling 1 in 2, because I use the same math, I'm selling 1 in 2, that means I only have 120 high ticket clients. So all of a sudden, I'm going from 165 to 120 high ticket clients. That's a big chunk of change. There's 55 members that I would have if I went to 28-day challenges instead of 6-week challenges. If I'm looking at my average lifetime value of a client, say they're paying $50 a week or $200 a month, okay, that client right there is worth to me about $2,500 a year. Now, if I go $2,500 a year by like 50 clients, that's like $100,000 difference of revenue from my direct debit. More. That's a minimum 100K right there. I've lost about 125,000. I've lost right there because I did 6-week challenges instead of 28-day challenges, because I minimized the volume I could get into my business. So it should be an aha moment. So where do I get leads? Facebook ads. Again, same sort of thing, guys. Similar type of ad, fit over 40, Myri women. So Wolf Whistle call out, AIDA style copy, attention, interest, desire, action. We spent a bit of time on this earlier. So fit over 40, Myri women. Call your suburb out, call your postcode out, call your town out. Our 28-day transformation is back. We specialize in. So remember, guys, interest. Okay, so we specialize in helping people just like you get the results that you want. And then desire. This is how we do it. 4 sessions a week, customized nutrition plan, 2-step mindset protocol, whatever it is, right? Click the link below to see if you qualify. So that's our AIDA style copy, guys. So then we need to sell on the front end. This is where so many people do it wrong, right? So we have to invisible sale. So invisible sale on the front end, guys. We do an intro seminar. You sold them over the phone. You tell them, hey, getting started this Saturday. You do 2 intakes a month for your Saturdays, right? So 2 seminars a month. You want to get 15 to 20 people each seminar. They're going through in waves. They've got common humanity. There's a shared purpose with your clients. That increases the upsell as well. So on the intro seminar, you go through, hey, this is not a short-term program. As you know, we do an in-body scan first. You can jump on the scales or anything you want. You can set long-term goals, but we want to lose about minimum 0.5% of body fat a week. Who has over 10% body fat to achieve their goals? Everyone puts up their hand. You take 20 weeks to get your goals. So when they go that, it's like, okay, cool. So it's 28 days. You're going to have about another 16 weeks to achieve your goals, guys. So after our 28 days, we also talk about what happens in our 28-day challenge. We talk about how we get them results. We talk about goal setting. We talk about standards. We talk about how they need to walk away from the old version of themselves. And then we go, okay, guys, after the 28 days, this is where we rock and roll. You know, we all said that it's going to take us 20 weeks to achieve this. We all said, yes, we're committed to that. After this first 28 days, it rolls into $67 per week, which is about $9.50 per day. You have up until 28 days to say no. You can send an email and say, I don't want to continue. Put your hand up if you know how to send an email. Some of them put their hand up, and then you go, okay, this is how you send an email. Obviously, no one puts their hand up, guys. Everyone knows how to send an email. They laugh. And you go, okay, guys, everyone knows how to send an email. Everyone says yes. And you go, fantastic. So you know exactly how to opt out of this. Now, if you don't opt out, then we think you want to keep going. We continue over the next 16 weeks, and it goes on to a month-by-month contract or a commitment. But for us, we want to help you try and change your life. After the 28 days, it goes to $67 a week. Does everyone understand that? Put your hand up. Everyone puts their hand up. It's like, fantastic. Sign that contract in front of you. If you want to opt out, guys, if you want to opt out as soon as you walk out of this room, just send us an email straight away. You never get debited. But a minimum of 50% of the people never send the email. You never have to do a consult at the end of them and upsell them. They just keep rolling onto the membership, and you keep changing their lives. For those that say, hey, I do want to opt out, and they opt out in the first couple of days, it gives you a second bite of the cherry to try and win them back. You can get your conversion rate 60% to 70% of your 28-day challenges. All of a sudden, the amount of clients you're growing by on a monthly basis starts to exponentially grow further and further again. So, guys, you close them all at once, saves time, and is a common humanity to this. Whew. Ambassador strategy. I'm trying to pack some information in here today, guys. Organic marketing that works. We talked about the ambassador strategy with the online business. We'll use exactly the same thing with the offline business. A couple of little tweaks with this team. We need to set up. We want to try and find people. So with this, as any type of group training business, we want to have a maximum about 5% of your members canceling on a monthly basis. And you also have past members. So ambassadors could get their current service for about 50% off. You can do it free or you can do it 50% off. If it currently costs $50 a week, you can give it to them $25 a week. Totally up to you. If you still want to charge them as an ambassador, they can have a bit of skin in the game. But say you have 5% of your members canceling on a monthly basis right now. Okay, you have 100 members, you lose 5 every month. With this, each month, there's going to be 2 or 3 of them who had to actually cancel for financial reasons. They were fantastic people. You love them in the gym, but something happened, COVID hit, they lost their job, whatever it was. And you can sit down with them and say, you know what, like we have space for 10 ambassadors in our gym. What that means is we take you down to free, we take you down to a reduced rate. But what I need from you as a reduced rate is I need you to bring 2 people in for a 14-day program each month. And it can be a free program because it's a referral. The only time I ever do free inside my gyms, it's a referral because your customers are bringing you new clients. They're actually going to show up because normally free people don't show up. They do show up if it's a referral because if they don't, they look like a dickhead to their friend. So they 100% show up. So this is when I do free. And it didn't cost you money for the lead, right? You got the ambassador bringing them in, so you're not losing money. So it's not capping your marketing spend as well. So referrals I do free. So you have to bring 2 people in a month for a free 14-day trial, that Lean in 14 program. So over the 12 weeks as an ambassador, we do this every 12 weeks. You have to bring in 6 people. You have to show up to 4 sessions a week. You have to make sure you're a part of the community events. Every time I post on Facebook, you have to be my raving fan. When we bring in new members, you have to welcome them. You have to make them feel like they're a part of the business. You're an ambassador. You make sure this community is on fire, right? So that's essentially the expectations. You set up the ambassador. If you have 5 ambassadors in your gym, you're going to get 10 referrals every single month. You're going to sell minimum of 5 of them into contracts. And it's like, bang, we're from 15 to 20 new clients, okay, every single month. You had 10 ambassadors, you got 25 new clients every single month when we marry that with our paid marketing. So as our ambassadors, guys, you can do the win strategy. You can do this on a quarterly basis, team. So win strategy, guys, post on your Facebook, I'm going to give away 12 weeks of training worth $1,000. Okay. You're going to get 4 sessions a week. You're going to transform your body. You're going to lose 10 kilos. You're going to lose 20 pounds. You're going to feel in the best shape of your life. Comment win if you want this. I feel generous. It's 2021. Comment win below. Everyone comments win below that, guys. And all of a sudden you DM every single person. It's like, fantastic. You want to win this thing. I just want to know why you want to achieve it. What do you want to achieve? Okay, so why do you want it and what do you want to achieve in the DMs? And you might have about 50 to 100 comments. You DM them all. You get back their answers. And the next day, you pull out a winner. It's like, hey, Julie won it. And you go back to every single other person on the DMs. It's like, hey, dude, unfortunately you didn't win, but you won a second chance prize, which is that 28-day challenge. It's normally $147. I'm going to give you it 75% off. I'm going to give you a second chance prize, which is $100. Okay, so you don't say the 75% off. You're going to get a $100 voucher. You have $100 worth of cash towards your training. So you get $100. Everyone loves cash. And you give you $100 towards training. That's your second chance prize. So you got, you didn't get the $1,000. You got $100 worth of training. Do you let me know you want to take up the $100 to start in our next program? They say yes or no. They say yes. You're probably going to get about 20 people paying in an intro offer. You can sell them straight into a core offer, or you can give them $100 off your intro offer. Totally up to you. That's how the win strategy works. It's a 2-step process. You should do it probably once every 4 months. The beta strategy, I'm going to go into referrals right now, guys. We're going for an hour and a half, and I'm starting to get a bit dry in the lips. I told you, packing full of information. I feel like I am talking at double speed. Anyone who watches this after it and watches the webinar at 2 times speed, good luck. So with this team, your referral blueprint, this is how you get 30 new clients a month now. So we've gone from 15 to 20 to 25, and this is how we start to get to that 30 new clients every single month into your business. So we have a point of referral, point of sale referral system. So you have the initial conversation. So someone signs up with me right now, right here, and it's like, hey, Jenny, nice to meet you. So we're going to help you lose 5 kilos in the first 28 days. That is our goal for you to achieve. Now, with this, we're a community-based gym, and we pride ourselves on getting referrals of our customers when we help them get results. So that's what we all do here. So when I help you lose 5 kilos, can you help me by referring one of your friends who also wants to get a similar result to you to partake in a 28-day challenge as well? Do you think if you've lost 5 kilos, some of your friends might ask you where you did it and how you did it? They would say yes. You're like, fantastic. So when you get to day 28 and we've lost the 5 kilos, I do expect as helping you achieve that result that you help me by giving me one of your friends so I can help them change their life, because my goal this year is to try and change 400 lives. Okay, does that sound fair? They say yes, fantastic. So with this, guys, you set the expectation. You've earned the referral by getting them the results. You make it easy to refer. So like day 25, send Jenny a text or an email. Hey, Jenny, we've lost that 5 kilos, 10 pounds. Don't forget, we talked about at the start that, everyone here wants to get their first, and all of a sudden, when you say everyone here, when they get their first milestone, refers someone in, she makes her feel like she needs to refer because everyone else refers. Okay. So again, common humanity, people don't want to be the person who doesn't do it. Okay. So just like everyone else, we asked them to refer someone. So can you have a think over the next 2 days, the person you want to refer for our 28-day challenge? We even give you a $50 voucher for them. So it's a discounted rate. So you can give them a discount. Does that sound cool? They say yes. Awesome. Day 28. Hey, Jenny. So just to refer the person, you can do either a group text and you can send them this text and you group text me and them. You can do a group email and CC me in with them. Who is it that you've decided that is the right fit for us? Oh, it's Barbie. Okay. Oh, fantastic. Okay. Get Karen in here. Okay. Maybe it was Karen. Get Karen in here, CC and me, and then I'll take it from there. And all of a sudden, that's your point of referral, point of sale. Now, with this, at least 1 in 2 people give you a referral. So all of a sudden, guys, you're going to start getting a minimum of 10 referrals a month. And getting 10 referrals a month for your next 28 days. Sell 1 in 2 of them into your business. And that gives you an extra 5 sales every single month, which caps you up at 30 clients every single 30 days for 2021. But next thing, guys, you want to get a milestone referral in there. So you want to set milestones for them. Milestone can be a birthday, or it can be a 1 year inside your business, 2 year inside your business, and all the rest of it. You want to track this. So with their milestone referral, guys, you want to give them a pack, right? You've been here for a year. It's like, hey, TJ, here's our, you got here. It could be a milestone, whether it be a year. If it's a year, it's like our anniversary t-shirt. This is your anniversary t-shirt. Throw that on. It's a special color. It means you've been here for a year. Here's a voucher for 3 friends to come in. There's a voucher for $100 you can give out. And here's a shaker, or here's some protein, whatever it is. It's like a little pack. Okay, they've given you like $2,500, $3,000, guys. Spend $30 on them. So with this, you've given them some stuff, and you're like, hey, with the referral cards, I know that you've had an amazing journey with us. Do you mind if I do a quick video, all right, where we can do a bit of a testimonial? And this is how you do it as well. So you're given something, now you take a referral and you do a video. It's like, hey, John, how'd you love the training sessions? You lost 40 pounds over the last year. That's amazing. How'd you feel at the start? How'd you feel now? Were you skeptical before you started? Yes. Okay. But you still started. What would you tell anyone who is skeptical right now? Oh, you'd tell them to just do the work and jump in and take a chance. Oh, awesome. So any parting words? Just do it. Okay, slogan, Nike. So like you get that referral in, guys, and all of a sudden you can post that on Facebook. You can tag them in it. You can say, John, hey, can you share this on your Facebook? And just say, hey, I have 3 $100 lift cards. Someone DM me if you want a $100 gift card for the gym where I just lost 40 pounds and I feel like I'm fucking fantastic. Bang, has an F-bomb, first one. Wow, hour and 10 minutes in. So with this, guys, he'll get the referrals. He'll start giving you people, and all of a sudden, you follow up and you get the referrals, and that's more people into your business. You can do a referral challenge, guys. Your referral challenge works super simple. So what you want to do is, before you do a referral challenge, you do like a 21-day challenge, okay? So a 21-day referral challenge. You go into your group, Facebook group, and inside this Facebook group, what you want to do, team, is you go, you know what? We're going to do a referral challenge, and I want to give you something for referring people in for $21 for 21 days. Okay, it's $1 a day to refer people in for this referral challenge only. It's normally $147, but I want you to bring your friends in so I can change their lives. Remember, you're not paying for the marketing, guys. They're getting this for free. So you want to make it $21 for 21 days. It's like, hey, guys, if you refer 2 people, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a t-shirt. Okay, so there's this singlet, okay, or you can ask them a poll option. Hey, would you like to get a singlet? Would you like to get a lifting belt? Would you like to get some wraps for the gym? Whatever it is, pick the 3 things. You post in your Facebook group to refer 3 people. Which gift would you like as a member? Everyone starts, polling. Yes, I want this. I want this. And all of a sudden, you got a sample size. You know what to give away. And it's like, great, guys. The next day, you announce it. The gift is this, guys. We're going to give you a singlet with this slogan on it, and we got referral competition starts Monday. This is how you refer. Create a Wufoo page or a ClickFunnels page or something similar, and it has the name of the person that's getting to be referred, their phone, their email, their referee, so the member's name, and submit. So all of a sudden, it's linked to your email, so you know exactly the referrals coming through. So they're all sharing this out to their friends and all the rest of it. It's going wild. Every single day in your Facebook group, you create a tally. Okay, so and every single day you get the 2 referrals in. It's like Julie got 2 referrals, she gets a shirt. Jenny got 2 referrals, she gets a shirt. And you want to try and everyone who's got 1 referral, have them there as well and tag them. It's like, dude, you got just 1 more referral, you get your t-shirt. You might have an overall prize as well. And this is where people really start to push, right? So anyone, the leader, if anyone gets past 10 referrals and beyond, 10 referrals and beyond, okay, and the person who wins and gets the most referrals, so the minimum is 10, but whoever gets the furthest, okay, they win X prize. It could be a day spa retreat. It could be a trip to another city and a vacation for 2 days. I don't know. You pick the prize. It's up to you. Depends on how many members you have, how much money you want to spend. But with this, guys, if someone's referring 10 people, that means like 12 people. Someone probably would have referred 8 and 7 and 6. And even if you only get the 2 and you get 20 people to refer 2, right? That means you got 40 people coming in, a huge wave of 40 new members into your business. You get 20 of them to stay. Each of them are worth $2,500, guys. You're added $50,000 to your business with this referral challenge, but you have to have top of mind awareness. You have to track daily. You have to have a tally. You need to talk to them every single session about this. When we're talking about this last second thing for the day is the leaky bucket, guys. We want to try and make sure there's 3 ways to grow a business, guys. There is more clients. We talked about this. There is more money, average per transaction. Okay, so that's core offers and premium offers. Briefly talked about that. Could have gone into more in depth at another webinar. We will. And this is essentially making sure we increase the longevity, the more transactions. Okay, the lifetime value of the member. So we want to make sure if you're not doing these things, if you do these things, okay, and there's a myriad of others, but just these things for right now. Make sure you deploy them into your business. So you want to set goals and standards with a personal contract with your members. So every single 6 weeks, you want to set a goal and a target. You sit down with your members inside a group, okay? And you have accountability sheets for the next 6 weeks with them. You set goals and standards. These are my standards that I will live by for the next 6 weeks inside this gym. Okay, so I adhere to coming to 4 sessions a week or 3. And it's like, guys, don't write things you're not going to do, because if you lie to yourself, your self-belief diminishes, your personal integrity diminishes, and it's all downhill from there. So if you can only make it to 3 sessions a week, make 3. If you make it to 4, make 4. Whatever it is, write down your standards. I'm going to track my nutrition 5 days out of 7. I'm going to make sure I sleep 7 hours a night. I'm going to hit 8,000 steps a day. So all of a sudden, you sign, they sign, bang, up on the board. Okay, there's a personal contract. There's personal contracts on the board with every single member there. Okay, and all of a sudden, there's a contract wall for them and their accountability to themselves to optimize their energy to become the best version of them. And you want to create check-in accountability around these personal contracts, right? So you want to check in every week or every fortnight. And, if you're not getting people checking into their sessions when they're coming, you probably should with COVID guidelines and all the rest of it. Depends on the country you're in. But you want to check in every single session. If someone misses a session, you essentially give them a text message. You follow them up with an email or something like that. But you want to make sure that people are getting to a minimum 4 sessions a week or 3 sessions a week, right? So I know anyone who comes less than 2 sessions a week into the gym, I look at them as an at-risk member. Okay, for us, they're at risk of leaving. If someone's coming 3 or 4 or 5 sessions a week, they're loving it. They're not at risk. Okay, but doing a check-in, it creates accountability. So all of a sudden, we check in our system, and every single week, our trainers sit together, and we go, all the members who only came 1 and 2 over the last week, we give them a personalized text message and email, and if not, we give them a phone call, and we go, hey, is everything okay? Our goal is we need to get back to 3 sessions this week. So our first point of call is get our at-risk members and make them not at risk, by making sure we find out what's going on in their life and we pull them back in. And that's the 20, when you look at 20%, okay, gives you 80% of the results. The 20% of those members, we normally focus on the members we love and the easiest ones and the ones that are always showing up. When really, if we focus on the ones who aren't showing up as much, and those are the 20%, and which are going to give you the 80% of the result, because if we can minimize those and make them all start to show up, our cancellations start to decrease. We want to have results accountability, guys. Every 2 weeks, they can do a body scan. We do body scans every 2 weeks. So they have a day they check in, they do their scan, their client, the trainer looks at it the next day, they send them a short, it takes about 6 minutes, what they were previously, what they are today, their goal for the next 2 weeks, and make sure what they need to change for their nutritional standards with steps and sleep and all the rest of it. But this creates, again, motivation equation. High motivation means less cancellation. So then we look at, we talked about at-risk meetings, make the at-risk meetings a client focus. We want to make sure we have a monthly delay focuses, right? So we have monthly goals for our clients as well. We talked about 6-week goals. We can do that. We can bring it down to monthly goals. And that's our standards that we sit with. And this gets them super focused. It reduces delay and make sure they're winning, right? And then we have a weekly win. So a weekly win system is, and we can do every single Friday in your group, guys, who got their weekly win. So a weekly win could be you move for 30 minutes every single day for 7 days and you hit nutritional point 5 out of 7. Everyone can comment weekly win, weekly win. And if they have a weekly win, they get to reward themselves with something, right? So you reward yourself with a massage because we want to try and promote delayed gratification rather than instant gratification. Because so with this, it's like, so guys, what is your reward for your weekly win? Oh, I'm going to go out to dinner with my husband. I'm going to go get a massage. I'm going to go do XYZ. You can also do buddy system challenges, guys. Team people up as a buddy system for the next 8 weeks, and they can have a point system for amount of sessions they actually hit. So guys, whoever, we've got teams of 2 and there's 50 teams of 2 with 100 members. So you've got teams of 3, right? So with this, if there's teams of 3, our goal over the next 8 weeks, if it's 4 sessions a week, what's that? It's like 32 sessions they could be hitting. That means in teams of 3, 32, 64, 96, there's 96 possible sessions to get to. Our goal is for all of us to get to 96 sessions. If you hit 96 sessions in the next whatever I say, guys, next 8 weeks, you guys all get a t-shirt. So now they're in a team of 3, and all of a sudden they'll all push each other because they all want the t-shirt for the next 8 weeks. Okay, you can set certain goals inside this 8-week challenge, and the team who wins the most sessions in the next 8 weeks, well, they get this protein pack, right? Little supplement stack and prize that they get as well. So this buddy system really reinvigorates people actually turning up as well to the sessions, guys. Whoa, that was pretty cool. Today we learned the power of paid trials, how to scale your business, powerful paid and organic marketing strategy, the referral system that you need, why the leaky bucket system works, and how to fix it once and for all, how to scale your business 250K beyond with online businesses. But there is someone out there like you right now helping the people you want to help, making the money you want to make, and they're also living a stress-free life you want to live, guys. The difference between them and you is they take action. 10 years ago, I was probably just like you guys. I was seeing maybe not like you. I was living in this gym, okay, next door, with my dog, staring at a heater, going, "What the fuck is wrong with my life?" That was 2 F-bombs now, Jesus. I was like, I need to try and fix something. I actually tattooed my first mentor. I was like, I need a mentor. I need someone who can teach me how to do it. And I tattooed, and they were running a competition. Whoever can rep his blog the best won a year of mentoring. I was like, shit, dude, how can I win this? So I just went and tattooed his website on my shoulder, sent that photo, and he's like, "You were a crazy mofo." He's like, "You won a year of mentoring." That's how I won my first mentor. And then I got mentor after mentor after mentor after. I spent probably about $500,000-600,000 on mentors over the last 10 years. And that's probably why we scaled to $10 million as a fitness business. But some months were great, some months were bad. I knew I needed to make a change, probably like some of you guys. I need your knowledge, need your proximity, and your accountability. And that's why for us, guys, it's how we want to impact people just like you and help you change your life. This is a free webinar, and this is the education I do in free stuff. So what happens when we do paid? So when I have a one-on-one call with you, on a one-on-one call, I want to make sure that I can find 100K into essentially your business. I want to make sure that I give you 100K right now and find it over the next 90 days. And you can go to fitproformula.com to do that, guys. You can go, you can go make sure that you go fitproformula.com. You can go, what's going on? You can fill out your details. We can book in a call, and we can know exactly what's happening inside your business. I also just put a pop-up there, guys. You can click it to go on that, and you can click to book your call right there, guys. So we go through where's your current marketing at. We go through what's your niche marketing at. We go through what's your current sales systems. We go through why it's holding you back. So just click the link on the screen, guys. I'm going to go through the Q&A in a second as well, team. But I will find $100,000 in your business. I'll give you a step-by-step blueprint, a guide, okay, to getting there over the 13 weeks. And then at the end of the call, if you want to work together, we work together. If you want to take that blueprint and do it by yourself, you do it by yourself. And that's completely up to you. But click that link, guys, to book a clarity call. I'm going to go through just this. You're trying to get back to these chat questions, guys. So I'm going to give you guys 60 seconds just while I'm going to try and get to the poll questions and figure this out, team. I hope you're having an awesome time on this webinar. I'll try and play some Spotify while I'm doing this. I'm going to get the poll questions up. I'll go through, let's play some music my son likes. I want you to be happier. I want 60 seconds, guys, and I'll get to the questions.
Every argument, every word we can't take back. Cause with all that has happened, I think that we both know the way the story ends. There's only for a minute. I want to change my mind. This just don't feel right to me. I wanna raise your spirits. I want to see you smile. Know that you don't have to leave.
I'll go back to the chat, guys, in about 30 seconds.
Together, at least we can stay far away from the wreck we made. Then only for a minute, I want to change my mind. This just don't feel right to me. I wanna raise your spirits. I want to see you smile. No, not
Okay, guys, just trying to get through the chat. I apologize for me not getting through the chat today, guys, but if you can jump, I'm not going to be able to get through the chat today because I'm trying to figure it out. I'll send out some emails for everyone who is getting on the chat, though. Jump on Instagram, tag me, Travis Jones Entrepreneur. Let me know if you enjoyed this webinar, guys. I just gave you an hour and 24 minutes of my time, and you gave me an hour and 24 minutes of your time. So I thank you so much for helping, for giving me your time today, right? It's so precious. So jump on Instagram, tag me on your story. Just had a great webinar with TJ, Travis Jones, Entrepreneur. Tag me on it. I want to feel the love. So guys, have an awesome day. Have an awesome Friday. Have an awesome Thursday night. Get everything out of your 2021. If you haven't booked a call, go and book it now, guys. But thank you for today. Tag me on Instagram. Book a 100K clarity call. And I, again, appreciate spending the time with you today, guys. I wish I could get to the chat, but you can chat to me on Instagram if you want instead and ask me any questions you have.